We've got one round left to try and make an impact here. Winds come down a little bit. We are high winds out of the southwest. Firm, fast. So we get kind of back to round 2 conditions. Should be a little bit easier to manage the winds, but honestly, the winds weren't they weren't the biggest kryptonite. Like, not that they went incredibly well, but it was definitely the type of thing that some of the other parts of our game have been the ones letting us down. But all of that can switch in an instant. Like, we can absolutely find some scores early here and have a very, very different outlook on life. Right? That is full stop a possibility. So let's do that. Let's do that. I think I know what was going on with the swing. Maybe not, as we go back to it. I think it is something to do with thumb position. I mean, obviously it's about how the thumb swings through it then, but all right, faster greens. Left to right. Something like here, maybe? I mean, like, it's not a bad read. It just doesn't break. Even when it looks like it breaks, I mean, it breaks past the hole. Ugh. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. It's so painful. It's so painful to just watch it, like, miss over and over and over again. Yeah, every once in a while we do get the make, but, I mean, we've been missing more than making. They've been on the high side for the most part, but then the ones that we think aren't going to, they end up breaking more, so it's hard to get it right. Missing in the direction of the wind. Pull fast. Just completely amplifying it. I am probably like the best at missing in the wrong direction. Which makes me wonder, would it be the smart thing to just intentionally miss into the wind or into the slope every single time and just play my game that way? Because that's definitely an option. Where is the power coming from? It's just a foot downhill behind? Royal Liverpool is breaking me. Royal Liverpool is breaking me. Like, broke you in the first 5 holes, Mikey? Yeah, man, like, I can't read the greens consistently at all. stuff rolls way firmer and faster than I think it's going to. I don't know. The swing part is on me, but like everything on the greens is like incredibly frustrating. Like this putt to me looks flat from this angle, or like slightly below my feet from this angle. I got a left to right tilt this way. Maybe a touch of left to right that way. And kind of flat from that angle. So if I play this left edge, I could almost guarantee this is gonna miss low. And it almost does. Like, you see that it gets to the low side. I just... It's a very confusing track. It's a very confusing track. Not played since you last won. I've been playing recently, but like my ball striking hasn't been the best. Like we go on runs of getting it consistent, and then I lose. Like I just in the middle of a round lose it, and then lose it for the rest of the day. Like I feel like in 21 for the most part, I never lost. It was like at some point in like the second season of 2K21 when we were on Pro, all of a sudden I lost my swing. And I don't know if it seems to correspond with when I moved. But it's like as soon as I moved from the apartment to the house in 21. So yeah, we had the 20 season. Maybe it was until like the spring of 20. I don't know. Like at some point I just like lost it, and consistency has been a very, very tough thing to come by ever since. You know, it comes and goes, but it mostly stays gone. Tough. I have a perfect front nine, then the next night you lose tempo with many slows. Updates have been affecting us. Yeah, like for me, like I'll just all of a sudden I'll lose I'll lose swing plane, and then with that, like my tempo goes. Left edge, maybe. And then like it breaks like that. So like I don't know what to make of that. Doesn't look like it breaks a ton, then it breaks a ton. Then the next one doesn't look like it breaks a ton. And it's straight. Even though it looks like it has some break in it. Like, you can give me 5 different putts on 5 different greens that look the same, and they'll all break slightly differently. For me, I get in my, like, once my swing plane goes, my tempo gets finicky, and so, like, that I know is on me. But, like, I don't know what in my, like, what goes on in my head that causes my swing plane to suddenly disappear. That's, like, that's, like, the big conundrum. I got aggressive, and it was not worth it. I got aggressive, and it was definitely not the shot to, Does that count as a pull? Because that's infuriating. That's kind of the laughable part then, too, is like, people are like, oh, I'd love to have your swing plane. And it's like, no, you wouldn't. Because the downside to having my swing plane is if you miss it by the smallest margin like that, you get screwed worse than if you just play for missing all the time. Which is like an incredibly frustrating thing. I'm very interested to see what 2K25 holds in that regard. Are they gonna go back to 2K21 type stuff, or are they gonna stick with this? Because this is like code that they pulled straight out of TGC 19. Not bad. Not a bad lag. I know it's a 2-putt for par, but just in need of something to go right at this point. I mean, the distances are fantastic. The distances are fantastic. Are we on top of the ridge, or how's this gonna go? Like, is this actually going to break? Yep, it's going to break. So frustrating though, like maybe I am just overhitting it by a ton. My distance control is horrendous on putts. I think the most annoying part, and you probably, Mikey, like playing keyboard and mouse, your distance control on putts is probably pretty consistent, I would think, or no? Because the hard part is if you don't, on Master, if you don't hit the perfect percentage, if you hit it over, it's immediately 2% over. Like, I obviously am running into the issue of the vibration not being exactly at the number, but rather being early. Stormcloak or Imperial? Try and think of what Doctor wants and pick the other one. Imperial. You want to be Imperial. Of course I changed the brake and then it does break. You want to show up for majors, but I would greatly say that this is not it. You usually go Imperial. I don't know what the like preferred thing is. I went Imperial when I first played. I know that Stormcloak is obviously like a very, very different playthrough. Alright, I don't know if you can de-loft the sand wedge enough for this to work, but we're gonna try it. Now we're still short. We're still short. I don't know what's better there, trying to de-loft that the way that we did, or to take the gap wedge. Do it for crafting materials early. That's fair. I don't remember, like, exactly what that stuff is all about. We're just playing... We've got one birdie. We're just playing like a scratch golfer would. Like... We're not killing it by any stretch of the imagination. We are just making pars, playing some pretty boring golf. Playing some pretty dang boring golf here. Don't hit the fringe. Okay, I thought I was gonna take like a huge kick. I don't know, can we feel this putt? I don't really know why we could feel this putt, because we kind of struggled to feel anything in our cold dead souls up to this point. Not bad pace. It's kind of the break I was afraid it might have. Alright, come on. Let's at least on the back nine here, like, separate ourselves to the top of the midfield. How about that? Let's go to the top of the midfield. Let's try and be like an Alpine. Or not an Alpine. Be like an Aston Martin. Something in that vein. We're in between clubs. We are in between clubs. 29 yards off of this. Like, if I fully loft my hybrid, we probably are still long, but look at this thing tower. Oh no, full off was a mistake. Full off was a mistake. It's like exponential. And it looks like there's a little bit of a backstop sort of situation that we could have maybe played to our advantage. I almost missed that, which would have brought us back to level par. I guess at this point it's really just can we do anything? Can we do literally anything? You know what? The way this is going, we may as well try and drive the green. Like, what do we have to lose? Just full send. Unfortunately, it just stays out to the left. Don't know. I don't know how. I guess with the tailwind, we just don't quite get enough out of it. So how's that gambling fallacy going, Doctor? How's that gambling fallacy going for you? Seems like that went pretty well. Oh, we got the checkup on it. Eagle would have been too much. For the way this round is going, Eagle would have been way too much. So, you know, we'll take birdie. Just slow, steady, really boring golf. I mean, that's what everybody's here for, right? Everybody's here to just see par after par after par with occasionally something that goes better than better than expected by the course, you know? This is exactly how you lost all your Sterlings once before. What could possibly go wrong? It can't happen twice, right? It can't happen twice. You're here for the decapitations in chat. Well, Doctor is here to service them for you, Luis. In Minecraft? Good old Minecraft. Haven't played that in years. Probably haven't played Minecraft in like 7 years. I guess it's still popular, right? They keep coming out with all those like additional IPs and stuff. I mean, statistically, there's no chance we make this, right? Only been 13 years since Alpha Minecraft? I don't know if I played late Alpha or Beta Minecraft. I know I definitely played back like 2011 or 12. And then I like actually bought the game 7 years ago and played with a friend for a little bit over the summer. I don't really think that we played that many times though. We would try sometimes to set up like a local Minecraft server and play like all on the same network. Like people would bring over their laptops, sit down and play. But knowing how I am, like it wasn't much about creativity, it was all about efficiency. Just trying to run like an underground base and feed sunlight into it and grow trees and have like a tiered crop farm that you'd fill water into and all that sort of thing. Come on, kick right. Get up there. What a shot. We love to see those every once in a while. We love to see those every once in a while. Just every so often you play like a nice big fade shot and you actually get it to go where you want it to. So I do think what happened with our swing, maybe at the end of round 3 and early into this round, I had figured out my swing, right? I was pitching my controller a little bit on an angle and I was swinging diagonally. I think what happened is my hand shifted, and so then we ended up swinging like in to out instead of out to in. Completely flipped our shots around. We're like just in the wrong spot with this wind. Like just in the wrong spot with this wind. Pulled it a little bit out to the left. We're fading back. I don't think it's gonna get enough release unless that hit a downslope. It's not too bad. Enjoy the more technical engineering mod packs like Greg Tech Feed the Beast. There's like big 3K plus hour mod packs though. See, but like, I don't know that I would get into it like enough where people have like those, you know, they're doing all sorts of calculations and stuff with switches. Like, I'm not... Don't get me wrong, I'm a nerd. I'm not gonna try and act like that's not the case, but that part for me is a bit beyond my knowledge. Hey, what's going on, Rundown Man? Thank you very much for the raid. How was the stream? Welcome on in, everybody. We are playing round 4 of True Sim at the moment, and it has been a week. We'll put it that way. It has been a week. We are struggling to read the greens because sometimes that putt'll miss on the left-hand side, and other times it'll miss like that. So, yeah. It's been not the greatest of tournaments. I had some really great stretches of ball striking, followed by some not so great stretches, but mostly just disappointment on the greens. Mostly just disappointment on the greens. We read some of them really, really well. And other ones we just get entirely wrong, and it's been a very, very mixed bag of things. Barely survived the cup for Platt, but decent final 2, probably top 25. Nice, man. Way to bring it back on the weekend. Way to bring it back on the weekend. What can we do with this 3-wood? I don't know if that's going to be too much on the fade. We push it to the left, but this time it still misses to the right. What is with this game? Why is it sometimes that the push to the left, like, launches it left? And this time it's like, nah. Why would we do that? That doesn't make any sense. Right, longer shot, so it's gonna come out fast versus very fast. Where's the break, ma'am? Hit it firm. Firmly grasp it. You suck. So this is a glimpse into our life. This is a glimpse into our life on this course. You can't quite tell where it goes, but then when you try and play aggressive, it's always wrong. Like... Oh, we're gonna put it in the bunker, are we? Bounce through? One more hop over? No. I don't want to pitch. That's actually a really good lie. Probably too good of a lie. But I don't have a choice. I think I have to play stock gap wedge in case it comes out low. Ride the ridge left. Okay. We're probably straight downhill. Well, no, not straight downhill. Looks like right to left from there. Then what can I see from here? Not much of anything. Downhill plays more. Trying to read it on a fall line. But a fall line means that you have to be able to tell how much it's freaking breaking. So that would be like an incredible thing to be able to feel out. Like there. Okay. Okay, it's something. It's something. Imagine actually getting birdies on the back nine. Couldn't be me, right? Couldn't be me. 132 yards, wind in the face. Gap wedge is gonna be short. But we're definitely, that's not 21 yards worth of wind. Like... Okay. Let's try this. That's the ball strike that we like. All right. I don't know, you know, you'd think playing loft and backspin into the wind would do something, but I guess not. I guess not so much. Nope, that just snapped left because why not? Oh. Oh, is that so? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has been a fun week. This has been a fun week. The fact that you can't read the greens is just like great. And the fact that I can't see where my marker is for a splash shot makes this even better. All right, try and hack the system. That's the front edge. I can't see because of the wind. I guess we're just gonna end up long. And then we'll miss the putt coming back and... Nice. Nice! That's what I love. Okay, so play an even more break. So this way, we'll just lag it up for the double bogey. This way we can't degreen ourselves again. Yeah, we were having too run of the mill of a round. It would have been wrong for us to not have a double bogey on the card. Yeah, we had all those pars, a couple of birdies. You gotta give something back, right? Be charitable. Okay, we've got one last chance. Let's end it on an albatross and have the most conflicting set of emotions you could possibly have. Pin is on the left-hand side. 218, 216, 224. I want a little bit more yardage, I think. Maybe draw it a little bit more, lose a little bit, but at least that way we can kind of sling it back to the part of the green that we want. Must have counted as a pull left. Cool beans. Cool beans. What do they say about pop bunkers? Don't be in the pop bunkers. So naturally, that's where we like to put ourselves when all is said and done. Almost. Almost. Alright, so I'm just gonna apologize that I have been a salty Sally or whatever you want to call it for pretty well the entirety of these rounds, but yeah, you want to talk about things not going our way, this is pretty much the definition of it. So not a great major by any stretch, but tough freaking course. I mean, you can tell the top score is at 29 under, so for as poorly as we played, I would expect to be like way further down the leaderboard. But, you know, it is what it is.